ఇన్నోవేషన్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ టెక్నాలజీ సదస్సులో మంత్రి KTR మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. అలా చూద్దాం.
Because the mismatch between the supply and demand again needs a bit of jugaad and innovation. Our country's total installed capacity in electricity is about 4,06,000 megawatts, all forms of power included. It includes firm power, infirm power, thermal, nuclear, hydel, wind power, solar power, all kinds of power, biomass, etc., etc. Now the total needs of our country, the total electricity demand, the peak demand of our country, which we have ever hit in 75 years, was on the 22nd of June this year, on summer solstice. 21st of June is summer solstice, the longest day in the year, as most of you may know. This year, our peak demand was 2,12,000 megawatts. Our base load is 2,40,000 megawatts. Our total installed capacity is 4 lakh megawatts. Yet we have villages without electricity, yet we have houses without electricity. Now why is that? Because of this gross mismatch between demand and supply. Demand is there, there's plenty of villages which are lacking. There's industry who wants to run in 3 shifts. And in Gujarat recently in summer 2022, the Gujarat Vikas Nigam had issued a notice saying there would be power holiday for 2 days in a week. Fortunately, in Telangana, we don't have that situation. The point I'm trying to make is, we have this gross mismatch which needs to be synced. In this country, electricity apart, in this country, we are blessed with beautiful rivers, lifelines. We have Himalayas on the top, and there are rivers emanating from that. And then we have rivers from across the border, from Pakistan, from Afghanistan, from China, etc., which flow into us, from Bangladesh, and then eventually they flow into the ocean, of course. We have Godavari and Krishna in our state. We have Ganga, Yamuna, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj. I can go on. There's plenty of rivers. The total water availability in all the rivers combined in India is about 70,000 TMC. 70,000, 70. Now the total requirement for agriculture in India, if you had to irrigate every single arable acre of land in India, is only 40,000 TMCs. And if you take also industrial consumption and drinking water needs, that will also add up to another 15,000 TMCs. That means we have more water than what we require. We have 70,000 available to us. Hardly we require 50,000 or 55,000 to satiate our needs, to completely saturate all requirements for farming, for drinking water, and also for industrial consumption. Yet, Telangana is the only state in the country in 75 years of history of independence to have provided a portable drinking water connection to each and every home. 27 other states have not been able to do it. The point I was trying to make to the Prime Minister is, we have water, we have demand, we have supply. You just need to do the mapping, you need to ensure the proper engineering happens, the proper orchestration happens in such a way that no drop of water goes waste into the ocean. The point I was also trying to make to the Honorable Prime Minister is, we see reports of farmer suicides and farm distress. That need not be the case. If a state like Telangana, do you all have your phones? Do you have your phones with you? Can I request you to please pull out your phone for a second? Please keep it in silent mode, of course. Pull out Google. Please pull out Google. And please type in the world's largest lift irrigation project. No, not you. I want Google to answer. The world's largest lift irrigation project. I want somebody to show me on the screen because I'm not trusting you. Okay, what does it say? Kaleshwaram project. Now the fact is, the youngest state in India, Telangana, which was formed only 8 years ago, was able to execute the largest lift irrigation project in the world in a short span of 4 years, flat. You're all engineers. You're all engineers. We are lifting waters from 82 meters above sea level through a multi-stage lift system using mega pump houses, sometimes running to the tune of almost 139, 140 megawatts, a series of pump houses and pumps. We are lifting the water from 82 meters above sea level